Procrastination is incredibly frustrating and can completely derail any momentum you have towards your goals. Wondering how can you overcome procrastination? This video is for you. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm a high-performance mindset coach that has worked with thousands of people across the world to truly master their mind so they can unlock their full potential. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 steps that I take my clients through anytime they're experiencing procrastination so that they can get back to taking action and building momentum on achieving their goals. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to identify what is causing the procrastination. Not all procrastination is created equal, and there are a couple different root causes of procrastination, which I'll share with you in a moment, that can lead you to become stuck in this self-sabotage pattern. The first reason that people procrastinate is they don't actually know what to do next. Or they're stuck in this analysis paralysis trying to decide what is the best next option for them to take. If this is the case for you, then what you need to do is you need to identify who is a mentor, a coach, or somebody that can help you discover what you need to do next so that you can get back to taking action. Rather than sitting there and trying to figure it out yourself, it's oftentimes best to hire somebody who's already done it or to work with somebody who's already done it. After all, the whole point of having a mentor or a coach is to stand on the shoulders of giants, is to be able to learn from their mistakes so that you can move forward faster. The second reason why people procrastinate is they really just don't want to do the thing that they need to do, or they're very uninspired by the task. Now, this could be for a couple reasons. Maybe they're chasing a goal to please somebody else, but it's not really in alignment with what they personally want. If this is the case, it might be time to consider why you're stuck in people pleasing and why pleasing other people is more important than feeding your own soul. If it's a case of being uninspired or just feeling like the task isn't using your abilities to the highest degree, then you can look to delegate that task out to somebody else, maybe hiring a virtual assistant or somebody to help you take on those more menial tasks so that you can focus on the things that truly inspire and challenge you. If you're feeling uninspired by the task, then it might be that you need to change up the way that you're doing it. We don't always have to do things the same old way that we've always done them. Or we might, again, be falling into people pleasing and this goal isn't in alignment with what we truly want. If the goal is something that's in alignment with what you truly want and you're still feeling uninspired by it, it might be time to tap back into why you want that goal in the first place. What is the end outcome that you're going to get by just doing this task and getting it over with? And oftentimes tapping into the end outcome will bring that inspiration back. The last reason that people typically procrastinate is there's some sort of limiting belief, imposter syndrome, fear, lack of confidence, perfectionism, some sort of self-sabotage behavior that is there for them. If this is the case, what typically causes these things is that the goal that the person is going after is out of alignment with what the person believes about themselves. Now, contrary to popular belief and what's out there in the self-help world, no amount of willpower or self-discipline will help you overcome your goal, will help you overcome your limiting beliefs. And here's why. Your goals come from the 4% of your mind, which is the conscious mind. Now, because this is the part of the mind that we're aware of, it's the thing that you hear when you have thoughts in your head. As you're watching this video, you might think, oh, that's the type of procrastination I'm doing. Tiffany's really smart. I need to subscribe to her channel. Those are thoughts that are coming from your conscious mind. That's only 4% of your mind's capacity. Your limiting beliefs, on the other hand, come from your unconscious mind, which is 96% of your mind's capacity. So if you think that you can just bulldoze through your limiting beliefs all the time and never actually have to face those beliefs, what you're saying is that you believe the 4% can overpower the 96% 100% of the time. and that's setting you up for failure. So make sure to check out one of my videos on reprogramming limiting beliefs so that you can clear those out, get into alignment, and move towards your goal with much more ease. Typically, once we get rid of these limiting beliefs, the procrastination and the other self-sabotage behaviors clean up themselves almost overnight. Now, before I share with you the next step to overcoming procrastination, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out brand new content every single week to help you master your mind and achieve your goals faster. So go ahead, click that subscribe button and like this video while you're there. Now, oftentimes, once people realize why they're procrastinating and they get the help that they need, their goal is still in too big of a chunk. And so what we need to do is we need to break the task or goal at hand down into smaller, more manageable pieces. It's kind of like if you were to set a goal to climb Mount Everest. While you were climbing Mount Everest, from the very bottom, would you sit there looking way up at the top thinking, oh man, I have so far to go? Probably not. That's just going to keep you in a state of overwhelm and questioning, wait, why am I doing this again? So what we want to do is we want to break it down so that all we have to focus on is the next step. You climb Mount Everest one step at a time. You focus on the next step that you need to take, and then the next one after that. Every other goal and task that we want to achieve and accomplish is the exact same. Break those steps down into smaller pieces and celebrate every milestone that you hit. Celebrate everything that you cross off your to-do list, because this actually strengthens the brain to want to take more of that action because it feels good to celebrate. So break the task into smaller steps, and that will help you get out of procrastination faster. Now, sometimes the steps that you're breaking it down into might seem totally ridiculous. Let's say you're procrastinating going to the gym or going out for a walk. Well, the first step that you would take would be to put on your exercise clothes. And you might think, well, what's the point in putting on my exercise clothes if I'm gonna procrastinate on the actual going out and doing it? Well, as you move closer and closer, it becomes easier and easier to follow through on the next thing. So first you put on your exercise clothes. And then you say, you know what? I'll just put on my gym shoes. You know what? I'm just gonna go sit in my car. I'm just gonna drive to the gym. I can sit in the parking lot. I don't have to get out of my car, but I'm just gonna drive to the gym. And most of the time once you're there, you're like, well, I'll just go inside. I'll just do a couple sets of squats. And before you know it, you've completed a full workout. So it doesn't matter what the task at hand is or what you're procrastinating on, break it into small steps and make the deal with your mind. I'm just gonna do the next step. That's it, just gonna do the next step. And then if I really wanna stop, I can. And then you'll build that momentum to getting the task done. Now, before I share with you the last step that you can take to overcome procrastination for good, I wanna hear from you. What is a task that you're procrastinating on doing right now? And name at least 3 steps that you're going to break that task down into. Go to the comments below and let me know. So I mentioned briefly in the last section that we want to celebrate every single win that we have, every milestone that we achieve. And here's why. Every time that we celebrate achieving something, regardless of how big or small it is, our mind releases a chemical or an endorphin called dopamine. This is a feel-good hormone. Think about how good it feels to win a game or to achieve something. That's because of the dopamine hit. Now, the cool thing about dopamine is that we can actually self-dose it. We don't have to wait until we've achieved a big goal. For example, if I post this video and only 2 people ever view it, I could choose with my conscious mind to say, oh, only 2 people watched that video. Or I could say, I'm so happy 2 people watched this video. I've made an impact on 2 people's lives and those people absolutely matter. And I can celebrate that. And by the way, I do. So for all of you watching, thank you. I celebrate each and every view on this video. Now, what we know about dopamine is that firstly, it's kind of addictive. It feels good to get that dopamine hit. And so every time we give ourselves a hit of dopamine, we're looking for the next hit of it. So we want to take more and more action. The other thing is that every time we release dopamine into the brain goes and it strengthens the circuits in the mind around taking action. So the next time we take action, it becomes easier and we're more motivated to do it. So make sure that you are celebrating every single win, no matter how big or how small. Now, a common question I get is, well, what does a celebration look like? And honestly, it could be anything that makes you feel good. Sometimes my husband and I will high five, sometimes we'll fist bump, sometimes we'll put on a dance party to the Backstreet Boys or to Spice Girls. Sometimes we'll go out to dinner or the spa, or we'll take a vacation to the beach. It doesn't matter what the celebrations are so much as you celebrate it. Sometimes it's as simple as me sitting here saying, I am just so grateful right now that somebody purchased this program for me or that somebody watched this video. I'm just so grateful for that. I recommend making a list of activities that help you to feel expansive and happy and excited, and pick from that list every time you achieve a milestone and celebrate. Celebrate every day if you can, because that is going to raise your vibration, so you're tapping more into the law of attraction, but also it's going to motivate you to take more action. And then all of a sudden, voila, the procrastination is gone. Now, if you're somebody who knows that fear and imposter syndrome are definitely part of the reason that you're procrastinating, I put together the 6-day Mind Mastery Challenge just for you. Now, this is a free challenge and you can get instant access at any time. And what's going to happen is every day I'm going to email you a different worksheet to complete. These are the most transformative worksheets that my clients use to have powerful and instantaneous mindset shifts to overcome imposter syndrome, fear, overwhelm, and so much more. All you have to do to join the challenge and get this free set of worksheets is go to nlpworksheet.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.